folks, Dude here, and well, today's gonna be, well, obviously we do have a cup of Joe steaming here, so let's go with the breakthrough on that first off. Obviously, it is gonna be coffee, but of that I did a hybrid with Tully's French Roast. Oh man, I really truly like this stuff. Only problem is the big box stores do not stock this, and the online sources only give you boxes of about 24 pieces in each carton, and of course the carton price is such, and you got to break it down. We've gotten a whole bunch of them. These guys, on the other hand, you can get a 80 count box of them in the big box stores, about 30 bucks or so. And the Newman's Ode is actually not bad stuff. It's actually, well, they say it's a special blend. It's a special blend, whatever that means. It comes out to be, decent coffee. It's not French roast by any stretch or way, by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not bad. I usually do a hybrid. I'm mixing both in there, so let me get those, first doing what it's doing. And obviously our subject matter is Spam. That's actually a pretty good cup of Joe for the price involved and the price of admission. And Spam itself is one of those things I always tend to regard as good stuff to have stashed around as a just in case. By and large, it is, it's pretty much what it is. I mean, pork with ham, salt water, modified potato starch, sugar, sodium nitrate. It is what it is. It's been that way since probably about, the early 40s, if not late 30s, made by Hormel. The numbers are not the best, okay? Each portion size on this is 2 ounces, 6 servings from a box container. 180 calories, 790 milligrams of sodium. Fat is not too terribly bad. You really truly need to parboil this stuff if you're going to eat it straight. You can eat it from the can. It's completely safe to eat from the can. I do like the low sodium version. To me, it actually tastes a little better, but it is not true pig. It's got chicken, it's got other stuff. It drops the sodium count by quite a bit, drops the calorie count by a bit, and it's not the same as the original Spam. I do like this stuff, though, and I will continue to endeavor to imbibe upon it. It is square pig, square pig. Okay, also there's another variety, of course, bacon. I don't have all the varieties here. I've missed a few. There's like 7 or 8 varieties at this point. The bacon does kind of have a bit of a bacon hit. In terms of ingredients, they do say, pork with ham, bacon cured with water, salt, sugar, dextrose, all of the sodium stuff you probably should never eat. Does have a little bit of a bacon hit. They do have a turkey, and if you're looking for something to stash, long-term storage in terms of something that tastes like deli meat, this stuff really does taste like deli meat. It is very, very good. I'm not a huge turkey fan, but this stuff I do not mind. As if you weren't getting enough from the first time around, there is a hickory smoke variety. It is a little bit smokier. Not quite, one is the same as the other, but it actually does have a little bit of a hit. Now, which brings us to the point of the subject at hand. Why did I make this video to begin with? There is a new version. There is now a teriyaki variety of Spam. Now, in terms of sodium, let's see. Sodium is 670, so it's actually less. Calorie count's quite a bit less at 110. It is purple. I don't know why you chose purple for teriyaki, but usually what I would do when I'm eating, excuse me, bumping the camera, when I'm eating normal Spam, what I'll normally do is I'll throw a low sodium Kikkoman variety of teriyaki on board. I'll usually just crack the top and I'll just dump some of this on and start hacking out pieces, and I'll eat it right out of the can. Conversely, the can is very good for prepping for 3 very good reasons. 1, it is a one-piece extruded aluminum can. If you cook out the liner, do not cook this stuff with the liner in place unless you're doing putting it in a pan of water and just boiling it almost like a double boiler. That would be safe. But if you're getting actual cooking temperatures and this thing directly over the fire, you are going to be imbibing, ingesting, and possibly inhaling all this PVP or PVB or PBA or PPP or PPPPPPPP kind of plastic that you probably just don't want to take into your system. It's just not going to be good for you. If you are going to use this to cook with, remember it's an alloy. Alloy does melt a bit, 1,000 degrees or so. Alloy will melt and actually deform lower temperature than that, kind of like solder. But I would cook this thing out and I would scrub the interior out with sand until you have basically the outer anodizing or paint or whatever this stuff is back to silver, and the inside back to silver. Once you have it to that point, and you've cooked out the sealer from where these 2 pieces join, actually the lid being one piece, the body being another, You have to cook all that stuff out to make it safe to eat. But the point and parcel of this video was to introduce you guys and actually to try the teriyaki versus the 2-component method. So let's just give this sucker a whirl here and see what we get. So, camera down slightly. Had good burp. Ah, very nice peel. Excuse me, folks. Let me give this thing a sniff check here. There is shades of teriyaki. I'm not saying it's like knocking you over the head, but it is shades of teriyaki. So let me grab a quick nibble here. Texturally, it is not the same as normal spig. It is weird. It's kind of gelatin. Like, Father, I thank you for all these amazing gifts for the serve you in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, folks. Texturally, it's almost like a terrine versus normal Spam. It actually does have a very, very good teriyaki flavor. I think they actually hung out with some Hawaiians and some Japanese. So what do you guys think? Good piggy hit. Yeah, I'm going to break off of this one because I actually do have a frying pan going on, and I actually do have some eggs. So let's just throw all this booger together here and see what happens. So let's see how things shake out. Give me 1 second here. All right, pan going, pan's going. So let's just cut out a slab here and see what we get. Hopefully I can extract this without too much trouble. I'm the only one eating this stuff, folks. Mrs. Dude does not eat spig. Ooh, good extraction, man. It popped right out very readily. It's sticking to my fork. Something's missing here. Yep. Something is missing. We need to add some butter. Some butter. And probably a few hand grenades might fall in. Now, we're really cooking here, folks. We're not screwing around here. There's no spiffy camera work. The only thing I did there was I kind of shaded the camera because I know my sink is full of dishes. I want to show that. But I did want to show a nice clean stove. Good times. I'm going to give this thing a cook. I'm going to flip it and see how it comes out. So let me break off in this section. Okay, well, while this is cooking, I can give you, from the can, cold impressions. The taste on it is this really nice velvety teriyaki hit. Not too terribly, knock you over the head. Not ridiculously sweet. Good balance. It has this really nice, smooth, velvety mouthfeel. If you try this stuff next to normal spig, it's like the comparison between probably like a Slim Jim and maybe something akin to maybe like a piece of cheese. That would be the easiest way to describe the two. One's meaty and one's kind of like velvety. This actually is a really nice mouthfeel and flavor profile. I really do like this stuff off the bat. I can tell you for a fact, the Spam teriyaki is a winner. That's very, very good. Okay, it's been cooking for probably about 2 minutes or so. Let's give it a flip. And you can see from the high sugar content, it is already browned up very readily. The pan's not ridiculously hot, okay? So I'm going to break off in this section, give this thing a full cook, and see how it comes out when we're done. Alright, so we're back again. Everything's all knocked out, and everything's all cooked up. Basically, eggs over easy, nothing crazy there. I've been wolfing on this stuff, because this is actually very, very, very accommodating to eat straight out of the can. Now, let's see how it's cooked up. I mean, it actually did get nice, got a nice crust on board. It actually did caramelize up pretty good. There's a really good crunch when you cut into it. Texturally, I don't know if it's really changed up much on the interior, but it's definitely got this nice caramelization on the outside. I commend this to you guys. Okay, it really didn't get much improved by cooking it, but I know there's going to be the purists here going, dude, how come you didn't apply the appropriate stuff? And I know you guys on my channel, okay? You're always going to ask me, why didn't I do the XYZ? So I'm going to jump over and put some bird sauce on board. Sriracha. Let's see what the old bird sauce does to this bad boy. Let's see, bird sauce. So, hack me off a piece-o. Copious dab. Copious dab of bird sauce. Let's give it 1 second here. That's really good. That is just really, really good. I know if I'm just such a fan of sriracha, but it really, truly does dress this stuff up quite nicely. I'm not trying to go too terribly crazy because this is uncooked, so give me a second here. Oh. Either way, the sriracha just perfectly complements it, and it's nice stuff. Just give me a second here. Yeah, it's very, very good, man. I really am enjoying this new variety of Spam. Yes, I know, runny, gooey egg. I know, sorry guys. I know I'm now making you hungry, okay? Runny, gooey egg, and new Spig variety. Let's go in a second here. Oh. That is money. Oh man, that is so, so money. Runny, gooey egg, new variety of spigage, and bird sauce. Yes, yes, we are going to go to the nth degree here, if it'll let me. Come on, nth degree, nth degree! Dagnabbit, come on, you. Oh, it's going to be messy. Just kidding, folks. I commend that to you, man. This sucker kicks ass. Out of all the potential possibilities of Spam, this sucker's getting 5 of 5, man. 5 of 5. Hormel, you guys have seriously kicked ass with Spam teriyaki. Good, good shiznit. I commend it to you guys. If you find it, try it out. You will not be disappointed. I'm going to break off on this one. Eat good, keep it a 10 ring, and oh, Spam yummy goodness. See you guys.